fam? How y'all doing today? I just want to read this little Bible verse for you real quick. This is Matthew 6, verse 5 and 6. I'm reading out the King James Version Bible. It says, Matthew 6, verse 5, and when thou prayest, thou shalt not be as the hypocrite are, for they love to pray standing in the synagogues and in the corners of the streets, that they may be seen of men. Verily I say unto you, they have their reward. Verse 6, but thou, when thou prayest, enter into thy closet, and when thou hast shut thy door, pray to thy Father which is in secret, and thy Father which is in secret shall reward thee openly. One thing I'm learning is if you're going to do something for somebody, just do it. You know, you ain't got to film it, put it all on YouTube. And, you know, I can't stand them videos where people be like, I'm feeding the homeless, and they're filming it and got people all on camera, you know what I'm saying, taking the food and doing different things like that. How you know that person want to be filmed? You know, to me it seems like it's not honest. If you're going to do stuff for the homeless, then just do it for the homeless. But we now live where everybody wants to film everything, and you better be glad that you know, some people can sue you for that. You know, I don't want nobody filming me without my permission. And some of you guys be on them trucks with companies and they have a no filming policy, so you gotta watch out for that, especially if you don't own the truck. But what I'm trying to share with you today is I made a mistake. I was at a truck stop, and I could have handled the situation a little bit better. I was doing an Amazon account, so I pulled up in the fuel aisle, but I just got there. I wasn't even there 5 minutes. I was getting ready to go in and pay, but I didn't have a trailer because I go pay inside because I don't like to put my credit card on that machine because there's been a lot of thefts and things like that. But there was a guy behind me. He didn't even give me a chance to get out of the truck to go in the store to pay before he's trying to knock on my window talking about pull up. He don't even know my situation or anything. So I was infuriated. So I hopped out, like, you know, I said I gotta get my fuel. And I had to point to him. I was like, you need to learn to drive because there's an opening right there next to me. And I'm just in the tractor. Mind you, I could have pulled up, I could have went somewhere else to fuel, but I wanted to stand my ground, and the other guy wanted to come by like he was reproving me. So a lot of people are in a hurry, so when you're done fueling, you need to, and I went into this guy. I ran up on him and everything, because sometimes you get tired of people acting like they these major tough guys out here. You know, people say, well, I'm a shoot and I'm gonna do all this. Everybody wants to be Mr. Shooter or Mr. Killer or whatever. It's like, are we trucking or are we gangbanging? You know, do you not know that there is a lot of people who got out the feds that's trucking? A lot of ex-convicts, reformed gang members, old biker gangs, backwood, Confederate cats that's all in this trucking world. And now you got good rule followers like, you know, doctors, lawyers, and every astronaut, not astronaut, but everybody is coming to this trucking field and thinking that it's supposed to run a certain way, you know. But there is some real street people out here that's trying to change their life. So when you come out here to trucking, you're trying to make it an environment that it doesn't have to be, especially by running your mouth and bluffing, because that's not who you really are. Soon as somebody pull one of them things on you or in your life or a situation like that, now we all on the news crying and doing all this type of stuff. Just leave people alone. No one's scared of you. We have bigger problems. So I ran down on him, and of course, like I suspected, he bluffed up. He didn't want it because I was ready to, I had mine too. You know what I'm saying? So, but this situation could have went to the left where it would have made the news, and I could have been gone away for life and then left my family, to fend for themselves. And I have to make sure I keep myself together because it's not worth it. And I should have just walked away and used meekness. Meekness is power under control, knowing I could break your whole skull, but I don't do it because I'm trying to walk with meekness. Now that I'm saved, it is I get convicted more. Before, I would have spit on that dude, the shots been fired, we would have acted a fool, and I would have made the news, and then I would have been able to sleep at night. But now when I lose control and I get angry and I go in a fleshly way of fighting, I get convicted. And that's what, that type of stuff is happening when you get filled or saved with, filled with the Holy Spirit. So, look, I'm having to learn to calm down. I'm having to learn to chill. I'm having to learn to not take this stuff so serious out here. Even with these rates and this bad stuff that's going on, you got to recognize God's still on the throne. I was out here trying to chase this money and get stuff together, and the truck's still back in the shop after spending an incredible amount of money to get the problem done. But I had to pray, depend on the Lord, just relax and slow down and understand that, look, God got us, man. And we got to quit tripping. We got to quit worrying and whatever, because this world is evil. But the biggest thing is we got to stand our ground, and we got to keep believing, and we got to keep trusting in God because He's our source, And I'm not no super saved person or anything. Like I said, if God don't keep me, I will cuss you out, pull that hammer on you, whatever. We could get active. It doesn't make me no difference. On the dead homies, But nah, what I'm saying is this. That wasn't cool. But what I'm saying is this. When you change, I know I'm changed because I get convicted when I mistreat people. And I can't force myself to hate people no matter what color, what race, or no matter what you do to me. I just have to put you in God's hand. Now, I'm not going to let you just physically harm me or assault me. I don't care who you are. I'm going to back you up off me. But at the end of the day, I'm not looking for any trouble. I've got into trucking to have peace. We already being treated a different type of way. But at the end of the day, God's watching and He sees what we go through. But I just want to encourage you that some days are good, some days are bad. But if you have peace, everything will be calm when the storm comes. All right? Y'all stay encouraged, man. Be blessed. I'm not trying to put anybody else's thing. I'm just trying to get a piece of my life. I started from the bottom and I paid my dues.